Sports Blitz Live is on the air with full coverage of the Auburn Tigers,
Touchdown Auburn!
the Alabama Crimson Tide,
Off to the inside, intercepted Alabama. Touchdown!
and everything college and high school sports. Now, let's join Andy, Brett, Randy, and Luke for this edition of Sports Blitz Live.
Hello again, everyone, and good Tuesday evening. Welcome into this, the latest edition of Sports Blitz Live. I am Andy Graham alongside Brett Pritchard. Man, it's been a while since you've done the show. Welcome back. This is your show, man.
It says it every time, doesn't it? You say that to me every time.
Hey, it's
taking way too much time off.
It's few and far
man.
in between.
It is, man. It is. You guys are doing such a wonderful job.
Well, you're filling in. Why are you filling in? Because Luke Robinson. Where in the world is Luke Robinson? We play this game a lot.
I'm glad I looked on Facebook because I didn't know. He didn't tell any of us where he was going.
The man is in India.
I mean, come on. I texted him the other day when I said, look, I knew you were going to be off a couple of weeks, but I said, I just figured you had some things you were going to do around here and going to go. India?
You got me.
And then the next thing I see is this guy sitting on the ground with a little flute.
And then Luke's got a cobra wrapped around his neck.
A cobra, a real
live
there
cobra.
There were two of them sitting there.
Yeah.
The other one was just sitting there, and the guy just
taking it in.
Well, I mean, look, somebody noticed something in the video that I didn't notice. I guess an expert snake watcher that was watching it with me. They said, "Well, you noticed that he's not fanned out when he takes him out of the little basket."
Okay.
And he said, well, that means he's real calm and he's comfortable. He said he's not caped out. So I was like, I didn't notice that, but he goes.
You want to know if that makes a difference to me?
The other one was, though, the whole time. But, I guess the guy raised those things from, I don't know.
He's got some kind of power over them.
No, that's garbage, don't you? That charming stuff.
Wow.
The music has no effect on those snakes at all. All they do is follow the motion of the guy. The guy's sitting there doing this, and the snake's moving back and forth because he's trying to decide if he's going to strike at it or not.
Well, it was. I see. If you're not friends with Luke, go on Facebook, dial up Luke Robinson, and check him out.
In the turban,
snake charming in India.
In the turban,
with a turban on. What else can you say to that?
I don't know, man.
We appreciate.
I'm scratching my head right now because I'm still trying to figure out what's going on.
We appreciate all of you out there joining us this evening. We're brought to you by JR Sports Bar and Grill and Sunshine Heating and Air. Thank you so much for their longtime sponsorship of Sports Blitz Live. A lot to talk about tonight. Auburn baseball and softball in action this weekend. Auburn actually playing tonight, South Alabama. Alabama as well playing this weekend and tonight as well, playing Jacksonville State tonight in Tuscaloosa. The SEC softball tournament gets underway tomorrow. Auburn won that tournament a couple of times, 2015, 2016. They will be an underdog to try to win it this year. They're the number 9 seed. Alabama, number 8 seed. They'll play each other on Wednesday.
Tomorrow night.
Auburn has knocked Alabama out 2 out of the last 3 years.
They sure have.
So we'll see if that continues. NBA playoffs continue on. The Cavaliers are there in the conference finals yet again. LeBron James having quite.
They're in their conference finals.
Yeah. Right. LeBron James having quite a finals or a playoff series so far.
Well, after they narrowly escaped the Pacers, they caught wind, didn't they?
They did. Well, they have the Raptors number for whatever reason.
The Raptors just need to not
pack it up.
They just need to quit trying in the playoffs.
Well, until LeBron James is no longer in their path, they need to. Yeah,
they can't even win a game. This team, they're the number 1 seed in the East, and the Cavs had to go 7 games with the Pacers and barely escaped. And they just roll over there and go, well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to sweep them. They're the number 1 seed. The Raptors got to be embarrassed.
I would be. You're the number 1 seed and you get swept out.
I don't think Drake needs to. Drake's sitting over there.
The ambassador for the Raptors.
He's not doing a very good job. He's not bringing them any good vibes.
No. What we have here is a failure to communicate.
You got that right.
Major League Baseball going on right now. The Yankees and Red Sox having a series, maybe the two best teams in baseball. Over under on the amount of fights.
They play a year. I mean,
15 maybe, 18.
They play way too.
Divisional opponents play each other.
But I mean, it seems like the Yankees and the Red Sox play more.
They just are on ESPN more than anybody.
Well, no, the Yankees are on ESPN every night. I don't know the love affair, I guess.
Well, it's national brand, and I think you either love them or you hate them, and that's good for baseball.
Good right now, so.
And they are playing extremely well right now. So we'll talk about these things. We'll talk
Braves
about whatever.
Beat the Giants.
The Giants come in and sweep Atlanta in Atlanta. Not good, but it's just one series. That's the great thing about baseball. We're going to take your phone calls, 256-234-6221, if you got anything you'd like to discuss this evening, or if you'd like to talk about a new topic, by all means, give us a ring. Some interesting news came across the wire this week. Mustafa Heron, who is yet to sign with an agent, although he said he was going to, has told the Auburn coaching staff that there is a possibility that he may return for his junior season. He's doing well in school, just finished up the spring semester classes, leading scorer for Auburn last year.
Well, basically what I'm looking at here is he's coming back because somebody has told him that that's probably not the best decision. I mean, look, he needs to look at Jeffrey Holland and some of those guys on the football side, and it's even tougher on the NBA side to try to get in than it is on the NFL side. I mean, they have 7 rounds in the NFL. Then you got all the free agent stuff and on top, and then now you look at NBA, you got 3 rounds and then free agent stuff. But if you ain't in the first round, you really ain't getting paid like you want to get paid. And Mustafa Heron never was, to me, a guy that you go, man, that guy's a sure NBA guy. He's just not. I mean, to me, I think he's a really, really good college basketball player. Really, really good. But there is a separation from being a really, really good college basketball player to being a guy that can compete in the NBA. I mean,
there's no question. I think he could have an NBA career.
Possibly.
But
maybe.
He's not. I mean, he's going to be a bench player.
He's a role player.
Yeah.
Would you say he's better?
He's a tweener, as they like to
say. Is he better than Marquise Daniel?
No.
He can't. Did you not look at Marquise Daniel and tell that, hey, man, that guy can probably play in the NBA?
Well, especially when you watched him against Syracuse, and he just constantly created his own shot.
You know, it's his length, and it's the way he looked, and it's the way he really could play multiple positions.
Yeah.
And Mustafa Heron's got.
He doesn't shoot the ball quite well enough to play guard in the NBA.
That's right.
He's not big enough and powerful enough to play.
He's really
the 4.
He's just a good college basketball player.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably about the way to sum it up.
Jared Harper tried out with the Hawks. I don't think. I mean, he's not signed. Neither has Wiley. Wiley did get invited to the combine. So.
Yeah, he did get invited, and you know, according to the Inside the Auburn Tigers, the other 3, that would be Wiley, Bryce Brown, and Jared Harper, intend to come back. And
if every one of those players come back in,
all 4 of them,
it could be something.
I mean, you're talking about losing Murray. And you're talking about losing a backup point guard.
Well, I mean, now all of a sudden, Davion Mitchell and Deshaun Murray don't look. Because you get McLemore back healthy.
Hopefully.
I mean, I think he'll be fine. I mean,
you add in Samir Doty.
That's right.
A 6'4", 5 guard.
I'm just saying that it just looks like there's a – now, as you said, and you and I laughed off the air – we got all these guys coming back. We'll be the most disappointed.
Pressure. There's pressure.
Can't you already know you can't handle it. You already feel it, can't you? You already feel the pressure. It's not even
returning. I mean, you got to defend an SEC title, right?
Well, you should be defending an SEC title if all those players come back.
I would agree.
You even said Purefoy was back. You didn't even mention him.
Yeah. D'Angelo Purefoy.
Basically, everybody that you wanted on the floor last year will be there this year. It will be like, okay, here we go. You know, you guys shocked the world with what you were able to put together. We'll take away Davion Mitchell and Deshaun Murray, and we'll give you Mustafa Heron back, Jared Harper back, Bryce Brown back, D'Angelo Purefoy back, and Austin Wiley. Let's see what y'all can go do.
Again, I mean,
did you ask for anything more?
I would feel a lot more comfortable heading out to Maui with that group.
Well,
playing the likes
So
of
would Duke.
And
I mean, so would they. I mean, but that's my point, is that team has so many pieces.
well, Coach
at that point in
Hines
time.
says that's a Final Four roster.
That is a Final Four roster. There ain't no question about that.
Yeah.
There's now, that doesn't mean they go to the Final Four.
Right.
But that team right there has every bit of the pieces that you need to win a national championship. And that team right there is probably a preseason top 5 team when you look at that roster.
I would agree.
Now, you take 2 or 3 of them off of it, you may not be a
Even
top
if-
25 team.
I would love to have Herron back again because you say, like we say, he is a really good college player, and I think he does have a great effect on what Auburn wants to do.
Well, who's your starting 5? Purefoy, he got to sit out 7 games.
Right. Well, Jared Harper, Bryce Brown. I would leave Brown in the starting lineup. Herron is the 3.
Wiley.
And McLemore, to me, that's your 5. To me.
There you go. And Purefoy ain't even off the bench yet.
And he's the first one off the bench.
When he comes back.
But I mean,
Really?
that's pretty tough. I mean, think
Yeah,
about
it
that.
is.
You leave, that again, possibly. Herron possibly coming back. The other 3 likely.
I don't look look at the situation. Why would you go on if you're being told?
It makes sense.
It does make sense. I just feel like he's coming back.
We're up against our first break here, but don't go anywhere. Also on tonight's program, Michael Goggins, former Benjamin Russell and Auburn great.
A national champion.
National champion.
Like I tell
Don't wanna miss
Torrey
that.
on there all the time. That name, that title will never leave your name.
Absolutely.
That title will never leave his name.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Sports Blitz Live right after this.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Find everything you need for the perfect outdoor living space at Russell Do-It Center, like the Fire Rock Outdoor Conventional Fireplace, smartly designed masonry systems that are easy to install and are less than half the cost of a scratch-built brick and mortar fireplace. Weber Grills, the best outdoor gas, electric, and charcoal grills, which always come pre-assembled. Yeti Coolers, premium coolers and accessories that are the ultimate in design, performance, and durability. Russell Do-It Center, experience and knowledge from the pros.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. At Main Street Family Urgent Care, we want you to know one of the benefits of our clinic. We have a self-pay option that allows you to get the most out of your visit. That means you don't have to worry about receiving a large bill after your visit. $125 covers all in-house labs, stitches, x-rays, or injections, and we have a selection of antibiotics available in the clinic. We want you to feel better fast at Main Street Family Urgent Care, open 7 days a week in Alexander City across the street from Walmart.
Heal better, feel better fast.
So Dave here is taking the family up to the lake for the weekend, but without the white knuckles this time. Because his new 2018 Ford F-150 has Blitz with trailer coverage. It's Brainiac smart. Not only does it watch your F-150's blind spots, it's got your trailer covered too. One less thing to spoil the weekend. No, it can't make the fish bite, but maybe they'll work on that. This is the new 2018 Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
If you're seeing the American cockroach, throw up the red flag. Ladybugs, throw up the red flag. Ants and swarming termites, throw up the red flag. And kudzu bugs, throw up the red flag. That's Red Flag Pest Control. So the caution is on. Call Red Flag Pest Control today.
I'm Scott Davis with Red Flag Pest Control, celebrating our 10th anniversary. Call me today, 256-825-0430.
Ready to put some fun in your life? Whether it's Central or East Alabama, North Alabama, West Georgia, or wherever you're from, Fun Carts of Opelika is your authorized easy-go cart dealer that has no limits on a perfect easy-go cart. Whether it's a fully customized cart or a stock-made cart, we'll deliver it on time and at the best price. Fun Carts gives you the service after the sale, so no matter if it's hunting, tailgating, motorhoming, fleet rental, or just a better way to get around, Fun Carts of Opelika has it and will customize it to your needs. Visit us in Opelika or call us or visit online for the best easy-go carts. Put a little fun in your life with Fun Carts of Opelika.
This segment of Sports Blitz is brought to you by Bice Motors in Alexander City. Brian and his crew offer the latest lines of Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, as well as the best used inventory around. Guaranteed lowest price. Bice.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live on this Tuesday evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Brett has stepped aside. We're now joined by former Benjamin Russell and Auburn Tiger, Mr. Michael Goggins. Good to have you here.
Glad to be here.
We're talking about this combine during the break that you got going on. But first of all, let's just catch everybody up on what you're up to these days.
Yeah, I'm actually in the Lee County area now, just working, still servicing the youth. Unit director in Opelika with Greater Lee County Boys and Girls Club. I'm enjoying it. It's still my passion even when I was in Alexander City working at Cooper Community Center. Just being able to be involved in the community and also service the youth, and still have, my passion to never leave with that. So that's what I'm doing in the Lee County area.
All right. What's a day-to-day basis? What do you have to do?
Well, it gets very interesting. I deal with the kids hands-on. Mm-hmm. So, a typical day with the kids coming in about 2:45 each day. It consists of them getting an evening snack and coming in doing homework to start off the day, then breaking up into about 3 or 4 rotations of activities that we have planned for them. So just staying involved with that and just trying to keep it on like a school type structure, because kids, they respond well to consistency. So just being consistent and not getting off track, because the kids, they want to come see. Like in school, they'll have a bell ring at a certain time, or they're used to going to a certain class. So it's very important to keep a structure inside in the club, and it helps it run a whole lot smoother.
I'm sure, no doubt. Let's talk about this combine.
Yes,
this is something for what age groups we're talking about?
It's going to be targeted for high schoolers, grades 9 through 12. And I guess the primary function behind it is just to get them involved and showcase some talents and abilities to get the names out there. Some of the people that's kind of flying under the radar, or that's not getting a whole lot of exposure right now. This is the opportunity where we're going to have college coaches present. It's going to give them an opportunity to run a 40-yard dash, short shuttle, test the vertical leap, broad jump, also different position drills, as well as 7-on-7 and 1-on-1 with the O-line and D-line. So it's a great opportunity to just get their name out there. Some of the people that's on the radar, and even the ones that's on the radar right now, just an opportunity to say, hey, this is me, want you to come see me, and just give it y'all. Yep.
So is this open to everybody in the state of Alabama?
Yes, it's really open, whatever state. The location is going to be in Phoenix City, so it's going to target mostly the east of Alabama and also right down that Georgia line. But it's open to just about anybody. We're just trying to spread the word as best we can. But yeah, from high schoolers grade going to the 9th grade and to the 12th grade. So it would be classes of 2019, 2020, 21, and 22. They would all be eligible. And we're welcome to all positions as well. So we do have some special guests on hand to assist with the combine. I think it'll be a great event for just to get some autographs as well for the players and also some parents and fans. We do have Chris Davis, Mr. Kick Six. If you're familiar with the Iron Bowl, and to me that's like a game that'll go down in history. I think just from a fan's perspective now that I look at it, that was like an awesome game, just a history a game that automatically went out in history. And, it's easy to say that's, maybe one of the best games in history because, of course, I'm an Auburn Tiger. But when you look at the scope of it, just the everything that could possibly happen, when you're leaving 1 second on the clock and, fighting for that extra second and just being able to kick it and boom, come up short, we run it back, in the biggest rivalry in the nation. I mean, you can't ask for much more. So Chris Davis, he'll be in attendance. Also, Antonio Coleman played at Auburn, also played some NFL and Canadian football. Mario Fannin as well, NFL, Auburn NFL. El Toro, the Bull Freeman will be in attendance also, NFL, CFL. Terrell Zachary, NFL, and Mr. Pierre Good, Alabama alumni. He also plays some NFL and CFL ball. He'll be in attendance as well. So we do have some great names and some great athletes and players that'll be there to assist. And we're just looking for the support from different high schools around the state and also surrounding states.
So you say the kids come here to the combine. You said they have an opportunity to run 40-yard dash, do the physical tools, things like that.
Right.
What are you guys going to be doing as far as counseling these kids?
Yeah, once they get there, it'll be an awesome time for them just to get to know us. What we'll do is bring them in and we'll have a kind of like a mentoring session. Just talk to them about the importance of life outside of football. And that's the biggest thing to us. It's not always about, how well you can do on the field, because none of that is possible if you don't have your academics in line or if you are not preparing yourself mentally outside of the game. So we want to sit down and talk to them, just have them sit down and talk to them before everything gets started, talk to them about life and talk to them about making the right decisions and doing the right things, as well as the coaches will be, there's the special guests, they will assist with different drills, and at the end we'll do some have an autograph session as well. So the kids will take a lot from it. I just think it's a great opportunity for them just to experience it. I think it's a great idea, to have guys that have been through it. Yes, and like you say, I mean, just because you're successful in college, right. And it's everybody thinks they're going to the NFL, but right. Only the really elite high percentage end up going, and that's so it's so important to get that education. I'll tell you, it's funny you say that because I was one of those guys, and unlike any other college athlete, every athlete thinks that they're going to go pro. I mean, I wouldn't say every athlete. I would say maybe the 9 out of 10 athletes, would just have that thought, well, I think I'm a good player. I want to go pro one day. But it was a commercial that used to show, NCAA commercial, and said 1% of all athletes will go pro in something other than sports. And I would always look at that commercial and I won't be in that percentage. I'll be in the 1%. So, but it didn't work out that way. But now I realize life is much bigger than going to the league. It's different ways to go pro. Pro doesn't always mean, be a pro player. You can go pro in a different profession, just being a professional in the work field. So I took that into account, and, it's amazing when you sit back and realize, and you're blessed with the opportunity to play and experience that, and you realize it's much bigger. Life is much bigger than a game of football. But this now is an opportunity for us to mold the kids and teach them the life lessons, instilling that in them, that, hey, this is not the last hope. Don't bank on this for the rest of your life. This is fun experience. It's fun. You have an opportunity to go and make something out of yourself athletically, do it. But this shouldn't be the only thing that you bank on in life. You mind hanging around for one more segment? Oh, no problem. All right. Problem let's throw out the date, and then we'll come back and talk about it again. Yeah, the combine is going to be June 9th. It'll be June 9th, 2018. Location going to be in Phoenix City, Alabama. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk again a little bit more with Michael Goggins. More on Sports Blitz Live right after this.
The Lennox iComfort S30 thermostat can sense changes in your environment. It even knows when you come and go, So now your home's most important system is also the smartest.
Farnell Mechanical gives you the smartest home comfort system available. It knows when you're away and adjusts when allergens and humidity get uncomfortable.
Trust Farnell Mechanical to provide perfect air for your family.
What perfect feels like. Lennox.
Spring into savings with 0% APR financing at BMW of Columbus. Plus, the BMW X2 has arrived, the ultimate driving machine's newest edition. Come in today for a test drive and check out the redesigned BMW X3. Always open at bmwofcolumbus.com.
Homeowners all over Alabama have discovered that when you need your flooring clean, whether it's carpet, upholstery, or any manner of hard surfaces, there's no clean like Peaches and Clean. Serving Auburn, the Chattahoochee Valley, Montgomery, Birmingham, and the Lake Martin area. Call 866-837-6937. 866-837-6937. Or visit peachesandclean.com. Caring for your floor and a whole lot more.
There's no clean like Peaches and Clean.
Have you heard the news? Your favorite chick is now online. That's right, you can now get Chicken Salad Chick even faster by visiting order.chickensaladchick.com. Chicken Salad Chick, born in Alabama and serving the best chicken salad around.
With Automower by Husqvarna, who needs you? It's the original yard robot. It goes around your trees and flower beds. It goes up hills up to 30 degrees in grade. Even does narrow areas and walkways. Automower beautifully manicures your lawn automatically. Imagine a lot more mower and a lot less of you.
Visit TPE on Frederick Road in Opelika or Highway 14 in Tallahassee.
Sarah Hunt, Sarah Nissan, and Tony Sarah Ford in Sylacauga offers the largest selection of Hondas, Nissans, and Fords in Central Alabama. And our promise to you is customers first. Over 100 vehicles under $10,000. And with 800 certified vehicles every day, you're guaranteed to find the vehicle of your dreams. Plus, with the Sarah Promise, you'll get the best deal. No hassle trade, best service, and the 72-hour exchange policy. Central Alabama, this is Sarah country.
This segment of Sports Blitz is brought to you by Advanced Heating and Air, your authorized East Central Alabama train dealer. Call Advanced Heating and Air. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy Graham here alongside Michael Goggins talking about Combine. He is putting on, when is it now? June the 9th?
June 9th.
Okay. This is a one-day thing?
Yes, it's going to be a one-day event. Like I said, it'll be June 9th, 2018. The start time is going to be 8:30. All times are Central Standard Time. I know right down that Alabama-Georgia line, sometimes it can be confusing with that Eastern and Central, but all times are Central Standard Time. Registration will actually start at 8:30, but we're asking all players to try to get there, right there at that 8:30, 8:45 range. Even if you are pre-registered, we do want to start the combine up around 9:15 to 9:30. So that's the goal. And speaking of pre-registration, you can get registered at southeasterncombine.com. That's southeasterncombine.com. Also telephone number 334-316-6000. That number can be reached Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 p.m. Central Time. Again, this is a great opportunity to come out and showcase talent, Southeastern Combine and showcase. And just, for the kids to experience something different. College coaches will be on hand. And if a kid is trying to get extra exposure, kids that's flying under the radar, those are the kids we want. Just to be able to give them a look and give them a chance as well. If you want to go on and pursue, football as a career or something you want to go to the next level and give a shot, this is the place you need to be. We're not, making any promises or selling any dreams, but this is an opportunity to get extra exposure, and college coaches will be on hand.
Is there any cost for the event?
There's a $40 fee. $40 one-time fee. Shirt will be provided, Southeastern Combine shirt, as well as a bag. will be provided. So that'll be included in the $40 fee.
All right. So June the 9th, it's Phoenix City, starting at about 8:30, 8:45. You can pre-register, and it costs $40.
$40, yes, sir.
All right. So that sounds tremendous. Again, college coaches will be on hand. You'll be have the opportunity to meet and work with Michael El Toro, former Chris Davis, among many others.
Antonio Coleman, Mario Fannin, as well.
And maybe even for all you Alabama people, for the few of you out there that are Alabama fans, Pierre Good will be there as well. So I think it's going to be a fantastic event, and I think it. Did you ever have it? Were there any opportunities like this when you were in high school?
There were, and I must say this is really what grew my passion for it. Because I feel like this is really what propelled me out there a little bit more for that extra exposure. And, you know, at the time I came through, I attended a combine in the Atlanta area and also one in Birmingham. And, you know, now that I look back, I realize, hey, this is what helped me. This is essentially what propelled me out there to get my name out there, you know, and just being able to put up great accolades in the 40-yard dash and put up great accolades in bench press and things of that nature. I want to be able to help out other kids as well. And, you know, I know this is what helped, so let's, give them opportunity to say, hey, you come showcase your talents here. And instead of traveling to an Atlanta, instead of traveling to a Birmingham that's 3 or 4 hours away, hey, you have some right here in East Alabama that's readily available. And especially right here in my hometown, Alexander City, Alabama, I do expect the Benjamin Russell High School to be in attendance as well. And maybe next year we'll try to get something set up for this area as well. So.
That'd be great. Terrific. Well, let's talk a little bit about the Auburn Tigers. You keep up with football as much as you can, I guess?
Yes, I do. I've been following it, and I was very impressed, last year with just how the season went. I wasn't so pleased with how the ending of the season went.
Join the club, yeah.
But, I think that we have a great team and a great chemistry to be able to continue to keep building. I think we left on a good note. Even though we lost in the bowl game, I still feel like we accomplished a lot, within the year. Knocking off 2 number 1 teams, and especially beating Bama right there. Of course, that's going to make me happy. Even though they won the national championship, they still have to look at that loss on that record. But I think going into this year, it's an opportunity to say, hey, we know where we messed up. We know where our weak spots are. Let's fill those voids. And I think we picked up some big recruits in the signing class, and we're also getting some big ones now. So it's an opportunity to just keep on growing.
You're a former defensive lineman.
Yes, sir.
Auburn looks like they may have one of the best defensive lines in the SEC, if not the country.
That's right.
What does it look like when you look at it from your player's perspective?
I am very, very impressed with the way the D-line looks. And, a lot of people want to compare it to that 2010 team. But I'll tell you, man, they look better than we did.
Is that right?
I can honestly say that from a player's perspective and just from a fan's perspective, just looking at it. And I tell you, they're sharp on all angles, man. They're sharp. They're quick. They're fast. They're aggressive. And it's just a thrill to watch them. And I just hope that they just keep that intensity up this year. They have a great D coordinator, calling putting them in a good position to make plays. Yeah. And I tell you, man, the D-line is really handling business. So
Kevin Steele has done an outstanding job. The Auburn defense is pretty well. Is about as good. That 2010 team, I think, led the league in rush defense. That year. That was one of the reasons that Auburn was as good as they were.
That's right.
This defense is kind of pretty close to that.
Yeah.
So, ever played or watched anybody better than Nick Fairley?
Hey, I'll tell people all the time, man. It's me and Nick. We were actually roommates in our team hotel. We would travel on a away game. We were roommates, and it's amazing to just witness someone. Okay, I'm with you, while we're traveling, and he just wake up into a different monster, man. I mean, he was just cool and polite as he can be, during the day, and you just wake up into a monster and just hit it, man. You're just blessed with talent. in a situation like that, it's very rare when somebody wins the Lombardi Award as the best D lineman in the country, or the best lineman period in the country. That says a lot. That says a lot. And I tell you, man, just his aggression and just his enthusiasm just to make plays, it was something to see. And it's special just to be able to play beside him. I can say, hey, I played beside Nick Fairley. We made tackles together, and he taught me a lot about the game. Yeah. And he's just a great overall person.
Yeah. Was there a plan to intimidate quarterbacks, or was there a plan to say this guy's not going to make it through the game?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was a written plan, but we knew in our mind, hey, let's take him out. Yeah. Let's take him out. And I mean, it's not in a bad way like we're just going out trying to hurt him.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a situation like, hey, we got to get at him. We got to get at him. We got to let them know we mean business. And I would say, I think maybe the first 5 or 6 games of that season, we took a quarterback out.
I think so.
So, man, we were aggressive.
There's no question about it.
We had 9 out of 11 seniors on defense that year. And Nick was just a junior. So, I mean, he played very well, much like a senior. So, I'll tell you, man, it was just a great class. And, we're just thankful and just blessed just be able to make it where we did and just be able to win a national championship. I tell you, man.
You're a lot of fun to watch. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Michael Goggins here with us. Give him the website one more time.
It's going to be southeasterncombine.com. And that'll be telephone number 334-316-6000. And that line will be open from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Thanks so much. We'll be back with more Sports Blitz Live right after this.
Gotta get to Gills Auto Sales. We can finance, you got to get to Gills. Selection and price, got to get to Gills. Gotta get to Gills. Cars that fit your budget. Service that no one around can beat. Stop by today and test drive the vehicle of your dreams. Gotta get to Gills Auto Sales. We can finance you. Gotta get to Gills. Selection and price. Gotta get to Gills. Gotta get to Gills.
Boaters in the Lake Martin area know whether you need service, maintenance, repairs, a great selection of pre-owned boats, or a brand new pontoon. Alex City Marine at the corner of 63 and 280 is there for you. Thanks to a record-setting sales year, Alex City Marine now has one of the finest pre-owned inventories they've ever had. Repairs, service, routine maintenance, for all your boating needs. See the pros the locals know. Alex City Marine at the corner of 63 and 280. Check them out online at alexcitymarine.com.
What's behind the CA?
A world full of opportunities.
Where are you now? Where are you going?
Where do you want to be?
These are all important in determining your path in life.
More importantly, why be ordinary
when you can be extraordinary?
At Central Alabama Community College, you can be anything you wish to be.
Don't put your future on hold and don't settle for less than excellence.
We are Central Alabama Community College.
Central to you.
Central to your success.
At A&M Plumbing, you can count on us for dependable, quality service. Our staff is professional, neat, clean, and courteous. We're a fully licensed and insured plumbing company. Call on A&M Plumbing for any plumbing, sewer, or septic problems. We provide a comprehensive line of plumbing repair and installation services to keep your home's plumbing systems in top order. When you need plumbing service, call on the professionals at A&M Plumbing. Service at its best, when you need it most.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
New year, new you.
It's the Start Something New sales event going on now at Bice Motors in Alex City.
It's cold outside,
but the deals are hot inside.
Save up to $13,000 on remaining 2017 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Laramie 4x4.
If you ain't happy,
ain't nobody happy.
2018 Jeep Cherokee Latitude Package, only $19,700.
On the web at ByceChryslerDodge.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Brett Pritchard now rejoining me. We're taking your phone calls, 256-234-6221. Talking about odds for national championship.
First of all, Mike, man, they don't make them any better.
I
like Mike, and you know what he stood for and what he represents and what he's moved on. And congratulations to him and his wife, about to have a little boy, and it'll hopefully be another
future
Mike
Goggins,
maybe another Mike Goggins
maybe
down the line. We'll have to wait a few years, but you know he's really just it's what you want in a player and a person. And you know we were just cutting up off the air on Facebook. Everybody got to see that on Facebook Live, but we got the spill of how all that really went down in the Georgia game. And look, man, in the heat of the moment, a rivalry like that, when somebody does something to you, you feel like you kind of gotten taken advantage of. You better step up and stand up for yourself.
And they're on your teammate. I mean, what are you supposed to do?
You turn around and they're punching a guy on the ground, man. I mean, I've got a new appreciation of dislike. Let me use that term for Georgia.
For Georgia, yeah, I've never, yeah.
You know, the last couple times I've been to Athens have been crap, and then and then you just.
You'll have another opportunity this year in Athens.
That's right. That's right.
I think we got a phone call, bro.
Okay, well, let's try it. Let's go to the phone lines. Caller, go ahead. You're on Sports Blitz Live.
Hey, Bill. This is April Yarber with Big Red Softball.
Hey, April. What's up, girl?
I'm at the ball field right now watching my Knicks play. I was just going to call you guys. I talked to Adam earlier in the week and told him I was going to give y'all a call. We started our regional play Thursday at 10:30 against Chelsea.
Well, let's go ahead and recount real quick, April. First of all, congratulations to the Lady Wildcats on winning the area. I know it was a little bit closer than y'all would have liked, but you guys were able to pull it out, beat Wetumpka. Now you move on to the next round, and I know you guys are excited. And like you said, you start play on Thursday against Chelsea. How do you like that matchup?
Well, we're okay with it. We played them second game of our year, and like we had talked before, we beat them 3-2, and we kind of were like, well, you know, we might have something special going on this year. We're preparing for them as far as you know, doing our research on them and that sort of thing. The girls kind of know what to expect, so you know, winning that area, giving us that number one seed was huge. Because we very well could have been playing Helena. We very well could have been playing Hillcrest. So, and we might actually end up facing Hillcrest. But, you know, we just don't know. Right now, we just got to get through that first game and beat Chelsea.
Well, look, you know, in a tournament, in the playoffs, you got to eventually beat all of them to get there. So, I know you guys are excited about that, April. We're excited. We'll be following it right here on our program, and hopefully you guys will have a lot of success in the playoffs and move on towards state.
Yeah, that's the goal. Haven't been to state since 2006, so but right now we're just taking it one step at a time. Got to beat Chelsea that first game. The tournament, the way it's set up, you're lose two, and you're out. So that first game is very crucial for us to win.
Well, let's not lose two. Yeah. How about that?
Sir?
I said, well, let's not lose two. How about that?
Yeah, we just got to keep something at the bit and going at it. The girls are ready. We're ready. We're just ready for it to come.
Well, April, we appreciate your call tonight, and we'll be following it on Thursday. Good luck to you guys, okay?
All right. Hey, appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much. And they've had a great year and a lot of unfinished business. And still getting after it. And this team's young. They've got some really good players that are seniors that'll be moving on to play ball at the next level. And they'll be missing those girls, but they've got some really good young players on this team, too. They got a good mix, Andy. So that's
always good.
Ben Russell softball going to be around for a while competing. So We'll talk about some odds in the it was Kentucky
post-spring odds.
It was Kentucky Derby weekend, so odds come out all over the place. And
Justify.
That's right.
His mutter was a mutter.
That's right. How about that?
He loves the slop. Eats the slop.
Eats it up. Just eats it up. Just loved it. Vanderbilt. What would you guess they opened up at?
What are we talking about odds? We're talking about like
this is
percentage to win the championship?
This is the odds to win the national championship.
We're talking about like 1 in 100 type odds, or we're talking about like
no, it's it's over 100.
Well, I mean, okay, so like one. I mean,
all right. Let me just start off. Vanderbilt.
I would give them 1 in a million chance.
Well, I don't even think. I think that's still too much. But there's 500 to 1 odds that Vanderbilt will win the national championship.
500 to 1.
That's right. Odds makers aren't sold on. That's the highest that you can get.
Okay. So that makes sense.
500 to 1.
Okay.
I'm willing to put $1 on that?
So I could put $1 down and I would win $500.
But that would be, you might as well roll the dollar up and smoke it. I mean, because you would not. I mean, there is. I think we had this conversation last year. Andy,
we did. We had this conversation every year.
There is no chance for them to win.
None whatsoever.
I mean, impossible. This is the impossible. So we'll move on to the next one and. You just got to love technology and how slow it is. This is how much confidence they got in Arkansas. They are also a 500 to 1 odd.
Chad Morris says thank you because no pressure.
The synopsis here says, Chad Morris is expected to take a few bumps and bruises during his first campaign. I would say that would be a little bit light on the words.
I wonder if Arkansas is going to surprise some people. I mean, I understand.
They could probably win a game or two.
Because everybody just thinks they're going to be so awful.
They're terrible.
If they win 6 games, everybody's like, man, he's coach of the year.
Well, I think if they can get to 6-6, it won't be bad. I mean, it'll be really, really, probably in his realistic mindset, probably he'd be okay with that. Ole Miss, they too.
Can't even go to a bowl, though.
They too are 500 to 1, so which means it's impossible.
But they're ahead of Arkansas.
They're the same as Arkansas. It says it seems strange that the Rebels are 500 to 1, considering they aren't eligible to play in the postseason. So that tells you what they think about Vanderbilt, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
All right, Missouri, 100 to 1.
I wouldn't put money on it.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't put a dime on it. But, I mean, the Tigers' odds are better than most SEC teams due to a soft schedule and return of, obviously, Drew Lock. That's
sounds like that makes sense.
Your Kentucky Wildcats.
Mine.
Are also 500 to 1 odds.
Wonderful.
So it says Mark Stoops still trying to get over the hump. I don't know if Mark Stoops will ever get over the hump more than he's already done right now.
Probably not.
Here's one that's a little shocking.
Let's take a break, and then we'll come back and let's look at the rest of it.
That sounds great to me.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Sports Blitz Live presented by JR Sports Bar and Grill and Sunshine Heating and Air right after this.
If you've been putting off that new heating and air unit in your home because of the upfront expenses, Williams Plumbing of Alexander City now has primary financing from Synchrony and can now install brand new heating and cooling systems with 0 down, longer terms, and a competitive rate. Call Williams Plumbing at 256-329-8488 and get a free quote and terms and upgrade up to $35,000 in work with approved credit. Williams Plumbing stands behind their work with on-time affordable service for all your heating and air needs, as well as plumbing for 0 down financing and great service. Williams Plumbing.
We're clearing out all the 2017 models at Lynch Nissan of Auburn. Payments as low as $199 per month and 2 years of free maintenance with every Nissan purchase now through September 30th. But only at Lynch Nissan. Shop now at lynchnissan.com. Got your eye on a new Nissan? Get to Lynch Nissan of Auburn right now for your best deal. Save up to $8,500 off MSRP. Plus, get 2 years free maintenance on every new Nissan now through September 30th. Exclusively at lynchnissan.com.
Heritage Heritage South Credit Union wants to help you with planning your summer vacation with the Platinum Rewards Credit Card from Heritage South Credit Union. A Platinum Rewards Credit Card offers an introductory APR of 1.99% through May 2018. Get ready to take the vacation of your dreams with the Platinum Rewards Credit Card. Visit your local Heritage South Credit Union branch today in Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and the new location now open in Alexander City. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Bezlo's Cafe and Bar is Lake Martin's newest sensation destination. Bezlo's is located in the heart of downtown Eclectic and has ridiculously good food that you can't get anywhere else. With gourmet pizzas, 42 beers, 20 different wines, and as well as the lake's best seafood and steaks. Bezlo's has billiards, darts, cornhole, and more. Plus, karaoke every Thursday night and live music on the weekends. Join us for happy hour from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. for $2 domestics or $3 wells. Bezlo's Cafe.
Hey, it's Morgan here, and my friends at Gory's Furniture Express are doing something special. It's that time of year again to get outside. They're having their big outside patio tent sale right now, featuring the best selection of patio furniture you have ever seen, and I can tell you that firsthand. It's all in one place. Gory's has it all when it comes to your patio furniture, and it's on sale right now during their big patio tent sale. And with your approved credit, 0 interest financing for 12 months. Not a joke. Only at Gory's Furniture Express, Highway 169 in Opelika.
What's different about Hyundai of Auburn? Beautiful cars built here from parts made here. That's jobs and tax money.
And right now, Max, record low finance plans. 0% interest and $4,250 cash to spend with no budget busting repairs for a full 10 years. Drive a new Hyundai today. Check it out, HyundaiofAuburn.com.
And my Max Markdown deals. Tell them Max sent you. I might get a bonus.
Max, you're not real.
What?
This segment of Sports Blitz is brought to you by Satterfield on Highway 280 in Alex City. Satterfield is the Lake Martin area's Big Green Egg and Accessories headquarters.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Brett here with you for one more segment. In the first hour of tonight's show, 256-234-6221 is our number here if you'd like to give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind this evening. We're going through odds for the SEC winning a national championship.
Yeah, the winning a national championship.
Arkansas, Vanderbilt, and Ole Miss, 500 to 1.
500 to 1.
No, it's good numbers if you can get it.
That's right.
But
yeah,
I wouldn't put
don't be putting your mortgage on.
I would not buy that for $1.
No,
for all of you.
Oceanfront property in Arizona, right? Tennessee, the Vols.
Volunteers.
Jeremy Pruitt, first year.
My Kentucky Wildcats, 100 to 1.
Your Kentucky Wildcats, 500 to 1.
500.
They were 500.
They're 500
They're
too.
500 to 1.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
no chance.
They're terrible.
Okay.
Missouri's 100 to 1.
Missouri's 100
to 1. Tennessee, 500 to 1. They're saying no chance.
No chance.
Welcome to Knoxville.
No, I wouldn't put $1 on that.
But no. You're not going to win are you kidding?
Put a quarter on that, maybe.
All right. So, South Carolina. Now we're starting to get somewhere.
50 to 1.
200 to 1.
Ooh.
Less than Missouri.
How about that?
How about Missouri?
Interesting.
Is at 100 to 1.
What would Missouri's odds have been last year when they were 1-4?
$1 million. You know, give them credit. I have a bunch on here. I mean, that's one of the best turnarounds. Barry Odom deserved probably co-coach of the year. I mean, seriously, that team was left for dead. Nobody get. Andy, we looked awful when we played them. It was
hapless.
Look, did it not look? I mean, we were all in a text thread, and I was like, we were talking about
like a junior.
This looked like they were like
they quit.
Some kind of
they did not care.
Well, we were playing some kind of Division II team. It was terrible.
I sat there. I remember we had a conversation about this that next week. I said, they have quit, and it's week 4 or week 3.
And we just thought they had.
And all of a sudden, They went on.
Well, once he went in there and burned up the playbook in the pail.
He lit fire to the
He
playbook.
literally lit. Look, Drew Lock, we all know Drew Lock was a lot better than that. And look, thank goodness we didn't play them at the end of the year. Because but Georgia barely got out of there, man.
That's true.
I mean, but your Gamecocks, Will Muschamp, 200 to 1. A little bit of faith in Jake Bentley. A little bit of faith.
Not a lot, but a little.
Not a lot, but a little. The Mississippi State Bulldogs without Dan Mullen.
A lot of people high on the Bulldogs.
100 to 1.
Not going to win a national title.
No, but it's that's why it's
100 to 1. Okay.
I mean, all of this is like throwing money up. You know what?
Yeah, really, that's true. If you don't care about your money, these
just
are the
go
best
ahead and
for
take
you.
this. Now, I thought this was interesting. There was a few of these that were listed that had where they opened up odds and now where they sit currently. You know, Vegas has the right
Pre-spring and post-spring.
Pre-spring and post-spring.
Okay.
Florida pre-spring was at 60 to 1.
New Dan Mullen regime.
What do you think they are now?
60 to 1.
Pre-spring.
40 to 1 post-spring.
100 to 1. They went down. They looked at it and said, "Man, it's not going to happen."
Still got problems at quarterback. They did not solve one in the spring.
And I don't think Dan Mullen can get it done this year. But his recruiting, his ability to develop quarterbacks can make Florida really scary.
What if Jalen Hurts transfers to Florida?
It changes the game. Changes the whole game.
And he can't play immediately.
No, he can't. But it will change. It will be a game changer for whoever they. And look, Jalen Hurts on this Alabama team is. Obviously, he's done big things, but he's also look at who he's got around him and what he's been able to do. If he goes somewhere else, it is not a guarantee he's just going to burn it up. I mean, really.
I think a lot of people think
I think that he's probably going to have more pressure on him somewhere else because he's probably going to have to do more. The Aggies, Jimbo Fisher, Texas A&M, pre-spring 50 to 1,
post-spring 75 to 1,
60 to 1. It only dropped a little bit.
Okay.
They got a little bit of faith in
your boy Starkle.
Starkle, he's ready to go, man. He's on point. Yeah, you can't keep a good man down. You know, it's like, all right, Texas A&M at 60 to 1. LSU, the Fighting
pre-spring.
No, this is the same.
Okay.
This hadn't changed.
I would put them at 100 to 1.
30 to 1.
Oh my. Well, I mean, I guess you've got to do that just because they're LSU, but anybody in their right mind knows that that's erroneous.
You know, it's, again, from this line up is just money up, you know what. I mean, it really is.
Ed Orgeron will never win a national championship.
I'll talk to you in January when he's playing for it. Not going to happen, though. We're just kidding. All right, that leaves 3 teams. Auburn.
Yeah. Do we have a pre?
We didn't have a pre.
Because I'm betting we went down.
No. It's no pre.
I'm going to say it's got to be 25 to 1.
You nailed it.
Wow. Okay.
25 to 1. Look at you, the prognosticator.
Well, they call me Andy the Greek.
The soothsayer.
In small circles.
It's 25 to 1. Hey, man.
Still wouldn't put money on it. But
probably not. But
it sounds pretty good.
But 25 to 1 means that there's a lot of people feel like this team, if they can work out a few things, can be right there. The Georgia Bulldogs.
1-10?
Pre-spring.
Oh, pre-spring.
Pre-spring.
20 to 1.
8 to 1.
Ooh.
Post-spring.
10 to 1.
7 to 1. Went up.
That went up.
Went up $1.
Wow.
So
love Jake Fromm. They feel like no drop off in the backfield.
But Justin Fields. I mean,
I'm telling you, Georgia's in the same bucket that Alabama's in.
It's the same situation.
They're gonna run into that problem soon enough.
You're right.
Alabama, 3 to 1.
Alabama pre-spring.
Pre-spring, 3 to 1.
5 to 2.
5 to 2. How does that work?
Well, I mean, you put $2 down to win 5. So, I mean, it's like you're not getting nothing.
Right.
Post-spring, 7 to 4. Odds on favorite, unanimous, nobody even close. 7 to 4 odds. You got to put.
I've never even heard of that. 7 to 4.
You got to put $4 down to win 7.
Wow.
So
you can't even double your money.
No.
Interesting.
So Alabama is the sure bet.
Prohibitive favorite.
Prohibitive favorite. So the top three we're looking at here are Alabama with 7-4, Georgia 7-1, and Auburn 25-1. LSU at 30-1, right outside that top three. You've got Missouri, Florida, and Mississippi State all at 100-1 odds. You got Texas A&M. I skipped them at 60-1 odds. South Carolina at 200-1, and everybody else is 500-1.
I can't say that I disagree with too much of that.
But I mean, literally, why put 500-1 on Vanderbilt?
Just because some poor soul out there.
$1 billion to 1 would be about right.
That's true.
So when we come back, Andy, we got a lot more to talk about and stuff.
Do the players of the week.
There are 16 players that they're saying to look out for in the SEC. One from Alabama and one from Auburn. We won't go through the whole list, but we'll break down the two that are on here from Alabama and Auburn.
Okay. More to come on this edition of Sports Blitz Live right after these messages.
Do you want the best? Go with Crest. Crest pontoon boats at Harbor Point Marina. Luxury, style, and performance without compromise. That's Crest Pontoons. Right now, Harbor Point Marina has the new 2018 Crest pontoons on the showroom floor. Make sure to save big on our limited remaining 2017 models while they last. And don't forget about our in-water boat show, April 27th to 29th. For the best in Crest pontoons and all your boating needs, get to the point. Harbor Point in Stillwater's Lake Martin or online at harborpoint.net.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
At U.S. AmeriBank, there's something very different at the heart of what we do and who we are. It's a spirit that also defines our neighbors, local businesses, and communities. Building on our 116-year history in Alabama, U.S. AmeriBank provides something found nowhere else: craft banking. It's an unwavering commitment to handcrafted banking solutions that turns customers into enthusiastic fans. Visit usameribank.com or your local branch to discover the U.S. AmeriBank difference. U.S. AmeriBank. Banking on values. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lex Wedgeworth has been the most trusted pest control company for a generation, and now we're proud to announce our new name, EnviroCare. You can expect the same high standards for all your pest control needs, and EnviroCare's exclusive Sentricon termite colony elimination system that provides the industry standard to protect your home or business. The EnviroCare Sentricon termite protection protects your home year-round. Call the professionals of EnviroCare throughout Central East Alabama. Call for a free estimate. Nobody cares like EnviroCare, the next generation of full pest control for your home or business.
And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.
You can count on the caring team at Brown Nursing and Rehabilitation. Our services include physical, speech, and occupational therapy. Brown Nursing and Rehabilitation, 256-329-9061.
Sarah Honda, Sarah Nissan, and Tony Sarah Ford in Sylacauga offers the largest selection of Hondas, Nissans, and Fords in Central Alabama. And our promise to you is customers first. Over 100 vehicles under $10,000. And with 800 certified vehicles every day, you're guaranteed to find the vehicle of your dreams. Plus, with the Sarah Promise, you'll get the best deal. No hassle trade, best service, and the 72-hour exchange policy. Central Alabama, this is Sarah country.
This segment of Sports Blitz is brought to you by Alex City Marine, the Lake Martin area's premier new and used boat and motor dealership. Find out more at alexcitymarine.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Brett here with you for one more hour in tonight's show. It's time for the Sports Blitz Players of the Week.
How about that? We'll start statewide with the AHSA Radio Network Player of the Week, brought to you by Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply Stores. Jeremiah Jackson from St. Luke's School. He's a Mississippi State signee, homered 3 times in the doubleheader, and the Wildcats swept Arrington 15-2 in 5 innings and 14-2 in 6 innings in the Class 2A quarterfinals. So they move on. St. Luke's, Jeremiah Jackson, the AHSA Radio Network Player of the Week.
The Lee Apparel East Alabama Player of the Week is Alani Sutton from Smith's Station. She set her second Class 7A state record in as many days with a winning leap of 19 and 9.5 in the long jump. Kayla Williams of James Clemens had held the mark 18:10 since 2015. Sutton broke her own 7 AAA mark on Thursday. That girl can jump.
Yes, she can. Broke her own record.
Yeah.
How about that? We'll fly over to, and I'm going to fly because we're going to be talking about some Hornets here. Lee County Player of the Week. Beauregard Boys Track and Field. The team won their first AHSA State Track and Field Championship since 2008. So Beauregard Boys Track and Field notching a state championship.
Concrete presents the Talladega County Player of the Week. That's Morgan O'Neill from Sylacauga. She claimed 2 state titles for Sylacauga in the 400-meter dash and 300 hurdles in this weekend's AHSAA State Track and Field championships.
Can get much better than that.
Nah.
How about the Lake Martin Area Player of the Week, brought to you by Sign Source? Taylor McVeigh, Benjamin Russell High School. We just talked to April Yarber, one of the coaches. Taylor had the lone 2 RBIs in the deciding victory over Wetumpka to win the area for the Lady Wildcats and propel them to that #1 seed the next round. So congratulations, Taylor McVeigh, on the Sign Source Lake Martin Area Player of the Week.
LMG are sponsors. I'll get it right in a minute. The River Region Player of the Week, that is Jamin Kim from LAMP. I guess that would
That's
be
Lamp.
Lamp.
Lamp down in Montgomery.
Okay.
That's right.
Lamp. What is that?
It is a preparatory school.
Okay.
It's very, top-notch academics, really, really strong school down there in Montgomery.
All right. The tennis star finished top of his class and won the Hitchcock Award given away by the Montgomery Area YMCA to recognize strong leadership on and off the field of play. Must be a pretty outstanding young man, Jamin Kim.
Hey, and before we leave out, Central Alabama Community College has had a phenomenal week. The lady softball team qualified for the College World Series. They'll leave out Sunday. They beat Lewisburg, North Carolina in a 2-out-of-3 series here Friday. They swept them.
Same time, like 8 teams make it?
They won 7-1 in the first game, and they won 15-0 in the second game and won it in 5 innings. A long drive for Lewisburg, North Carolina to come down here and score 1 run. But the Lady Trojans moving out to Utah, St. George, Utah, to take on the best in the country. They are one of the best in the country now. Be playing for it all. First time in 7 years the Trojans have made it back to the College World Series. The women's tennis team, Wes Coleman, named Region 4 Coach of the Year nationally.
Wow.
He also had his team in first place after day 1 of the national tournament out in Waco, Texas. They had 16 points. They've since dropped to like 8, but his goal coming into this tournament was for them to finish in the top 10. It's been a while since the Lady Trojans have been up there as really competitive, and he really liked this team. Had them in first and after day 1, but he knew it was going to be really, really tough, and they got one more day to play tomorrow, and they'll wrap up the national tournament. The golf team leaves this weekend as well to head out to Lubbock, Texas, and they'll be competing for the national championship. They are 3rd in the country right now. So right now, Central Alabama Community College athletics is on fire. And last but not least, the bass team has qualified for the national championship in Tahlequah, Oklahoma, on Lake Tenkiller in July. They'll compete against the best in the
Say
country.
that again. Where?
Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Lake 10 Killer. It's a really, really cool lake. Out there, it's just across the Arkansas line. I've got my team in Lake Cherokee, Tennessee this week competing to hopefully get some more boats qualified for the college to go out there with Caleb Dennis and Hunter Presley.
Central Alabama's spending some money on travel here lately.
They are. They are. So
but that's a good thing.
Hey, look, I'd rather be in those talks than not be. So it means you're doing some good things. Update on the diamond for both Alabama and Auburn. Alabama holding on to a 1-run lead right now in the 5th over Jacksonville State, 7-6, and Auburn up 7-3 on South Alabama. They are in the
Bats
7th.
are staying high.
They are in the 7th right now. So
Bats are staying high.
They are.
That's a good thing.
So there's your update from around the diamond. Midweek games there for both the Tide and the Tigers. We got a few minutes left in this segment, and we'll go ahead and talk about these two players. The SEC released, and one of the publications released, top 15 players to watch in the conference, breakout players this year. Alabama had one on that list, and Auburn had one on that list. The one for Alabama, they're saying, is Savion Smith. He's going to be playing in the secondary. He's a junior college transfer, former LSU signee. But they expect him to come in and have an immediate impact, especially since Minka Fitzpatrick is not there anymore and having to replace several guys, Tony Brown, some more of those guys back there. They feel like he'll step in. Yeah, well, yeah, they feel like he's going to step in and be a key player there. For Auburn, they said it's going to be Nick Coe, 6'5", 270-pound, defensive end, kind of can play tackle, can play all over the place. He was the MVP of the spring game. He's a third-year sophomore. You don't hear that very much, but he is a phenomenal talent. He is, sky's the limit for him.
Marlon Davidson said he fears to losing his job. That's how good Nick Coe is.
He ought to, because this guy right here he has shown out the last few times he's been on the field. And so there's the two to watch for Alabama and Auburn to be breakout seasons. Savion Smith for Alabama in the secondary, and I know you're not shocked by that because Alabama just seems to always have somebody in the secondary that
dominates. If they don't have them, they'll find it.
They dominate. Yeah. And then Nick Coe on that defensive line.
Sounds good to me. We'll jot those down and see how that plays out.
That's right.
Up against another break here, but don't go anywhere. More of Sports Blitz Live, presented by JR Sports Bar and Grill and Sunshine Heating and Air, right after this.
New year, new you.
It's the Start Something New sales event going on now at Bice Motors in Alex City.
It's cold outside,
but the deals are hot inside.
Save up to $13,000 on remaining 2017 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Laramie 4x4.
If you ain't happy,
ain't nobody happy.
2018 Jeep Cherokee Latitude Package, only $19,700.
On the web at BiceChryslerDodge.com.
Sarah Honda, Sarah Nissan, and Tony Sarah Ford in Sylacauga offers the largest selection of Hondas, Nissans, and Fords in Central Alabama. And our promise to you is customers first. Over 100 vehicles under $10,000. And with 800 certified vehicles every day, you're guaranteed to find the vehicle of your dreams. Plus, with the Sarah promise, you'll get the best deal. No hassle trade, best service, and the 72-hour exchange policy. Central Alabama, this is Sarah country.
Whether it's a dream house or corporate real estate, Concrete has the skill, expertise, and talent to exceed your expectations. Trust Concrete to build a foundation for your future. Our work ethic and dedication are always in keeping the competition on their toes. We specialize in residential and commercial development in the Coosa, Talladega, and Shelby County areas. Call us today for your next project, 256-245-4211, or check us out on the web at con-crete.com.
Scotty Fortenberry is Dadeville and the Lake Martin area's full-service Alpha agent. His office on Broadneck Street offers comprehensive life, home, auto, and boat insurance at Alpha's competitive rates. Scotty and Alpha Insurance are Alabama's #1 life insurance company for a reason. You'll always get the personal attention you and your family need. Scotty also has your commercial needs covered, so whether it's just a quote or full insurance evaluation, call Alpha agent Scotty Fortenberry at 256-825-9211.
Bucks Island is your boating headquarters. Are you ready to hit the water and go boating this summer? Bucks Island has all kinds of boats, with one sure to fit exactly what you want. Fishing boats, sport boats, pontoon boats, and all with low monthly payments. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Bucks Island Service Department experts are also here for you to keep your boat in top running condition. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Don't be left standing on the bank this summer. Visit online at bucksisland.com and don't buy a boat till you get a Bucks quote. This segment of Sports Blitz is brought to you by Peaches and Clean, caring for your floors and a whole lot more in East Central Alabama.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy Graham and Brett Pritchard here with you for about 45 more minutes. As Brett mentioned, Auburn up right now on South Alabama. Alabama up on Jacksonville State as well. In the midweek game, Auburn traveling to Oxford to take on Ole Miss this weekend. Alabama traveling down to Baton Rouge to take on LSU. Could have been a better year. Alabama will take their place in the cellar this year. They are 6-18. They will miss the SEC tournament for the last, like they have for the last several years. Brad Bohannon, it's going to take some while to replenish them. They just don't have a lot of talent. I mean, that's just the bottom line. But they lost 2 of 3 to Mississippi State over the weekend. What a huge sweep, though, for Auburn over Vanderbilt as they came into Plainsman Park.
Casey Mize did his thing again on Friday.
15 strikeouts.
4-1, just not hittable at all. Then Auburn comes back game 2 and wins 11-5, and you went, man, that's a solid win of a series over a very good Vanderbilt team. And then you come back and the unexpected happens. Vanderbilt only gets 2 hits. I mean, that's like Casey Mize went back out there on the mound again. And
I think it might have been one of the best performances, Andrew Mitchell, of his career.
Oh, well, there's no doubt about it.
1 hit through 5 1/3.
There's not any doubt about that. They put 14 runs on the board, and Auburn 34-14 now and 13-11 in the conference. And you look down,
one game out of first place.
One game out of first place in the West now. I mean, you look over at the East, and Florida is dominating at 18-6, 38-11. Auburn let one slip away down there. Could have had another win there. Georgia at 15-9, and then you got South Carolina at 13-11, and the rest of them have losing records over there. And so now, all of a sudden, it looks like you're in 4th or 5th position, maybe with a chance to go even higher. Ole Miss right now trending down a little bit.
Lost 2 or 3 over the weekend.
Auburn going over there. The bats can stay hot. If they get the game on Friday with Casey Mize on the mound, then it's down to you got to get 1 or 2, and you feel good about it the way Auburn's hitting.
Love your chances with Casey Mize.
That's right.
But you look at Ole Miss, they hit the ball well.
Oh, they hit the ball really well.
They hit the ball well.
They do.
2nd in the conference in average, 3rd in slugging, 3rd in on base, 2nd in hits, 2nd in runs, 2nd in RBIs.
Yeah, but they
2nd in doubles.
They're not going to do that on Friday.
Now, I mean, like I said, you love your chances with Mize, but after that,
well, I mean,
Tanner Burns has pitched well.
Tanner Burns has thrown really well,
especially be a freshman.
So we'll see. I mean, you're on the road; it's always a little bit more difficult anywhere you go on the road. But then you come home to LSU, and LSU's a beatable team. I mean, they're 28-20. They're 500 in the conference. They're 12-12. So LSU's they've been a very similar team. They're to a lot. They're up and down, and you got them at home.
You got
them at home. You got them at home, and you won't be playing your best baseball. Auburn tends to be playing that right now. Hopefully, they can keep that going. So Auburn really now with a chance to close the season out strong
and host a regional. for the first time since 2010.
So, I mean, that's huge. I mean, so if you take 2 out of 3 from Ole Miss and 2 out of 3 from LSU, you got the regional.
Yeah, I think 16 and 14. I think a winning record in the conference gets you a host site.
Oh, yeah.
So
and
you're 13, 11, right?
I mean, that's 3 more wins, man.
I mean, now, 2 or 3, you get to 17 and 13, you're guaranteed, I think. So
I expect Auburn to win these series. I'll be honest with you. I expect us to win both series.
The bats are, I said a stat on the show this morning or this afternoon.
We do one
51 runs.
So,
I know.
I mean,
51 runs in the first 15 conference games. 88 in the last 9.
Picked it up.
The bats have come alive.
Since Alabama.
Great chunk.
Since Alabama series.
Now, granted, 40-something more against Alabama.
But you know what?
But
still been impressive. I mean,
Absolutely.
you look at what they did, 14-11 in 2 games against Vanderbilt. I like our chances against Ole Miss. Ole Miss is number 8. They're 36 and 13, but like I said, they've lost a little bit more here lately, and I think Auburn's catching them at a good time. I really do.
Right.
So,
SEC softball tournament starts tomorrow. Alabama and Auburn getting together for the 1,000th time. We'll see. I'm
it's
assuming,
crazy when you look down, you're 40 and 14, and you're the 9th seed.
Really. Alabama, after having a losing record most of the year,
they've stepped it up.
Auburn goes out to Texas College Station and gets swept. Texas A&M comes to Tuscaloosa and gets swept. That's the nature of college softball, though, in the SEC.
It is. It is.
I mean, you can't take anything for granted or what. But Auburn will face Alexis Osorio, I'm sure. It'll be a challenge.
And the winner of that game,
privilege of playing Florida.
I mean, congratulations.
Auburn knocked out Florida a couple of years ago.
They sure did.
So I think that was maybe the day we went to the barbecue house.
I think it was.
Okay. So, look, Auburn still in the possibility of hosting a regional if they were to be able to beat Alabama and Florida, but that's a tall task.
Maybe.
That is a
Don't
tall
look like
task.
it's going to happen this year. Probably going to be traveling somewhere, and
this team's so much better at home, and that's the bad.
That's the bad thing about it. I mean, but that is what it is, and they have won 40 games again this year, and you get in this tournament, you never know.
Yeah,
that's why it's down to cases now when you get in a tournament and postseason play. So we'll see what the Lady Tigers can do. It's not been a bad first year for Mickey Dean.
I say, true or false, all things considered, Mickey Dean's first year at Auburn has to be considered a success.
Absolutely, it does. I mean, you come in and you lose, you lose your stalwart
Cooper,
back there.
yeah.
At Cooper, and you lose your catcher. 2 of the better players for Auburn.
Not to mention the kerfuffle. I was
getting to that, and then all that hit the fan, and you come in and you really kept the train on the tracks at 40 and 14. I mean, let's be honest about it. You'd like to have that A&M series back. You'd like to have the Missouri series back, but outside of that, you've played pretty solid softball. So you'd have been right there at the top of the SEC if you don't, you don't have those 2 series get away from you. So I definitely think Mickey Dean. Right now, nobody's complaining about him.
True or false, it's ridiculous for Alabama fans to question the job Patrick Murphy is doing.
I don't think it's ridiculous for them to question because they have not been playing Alabama softball where he's had them for so many years. And it's got to be a little concerned if you're an Alabama fan to go, is he done? Is he
losing his steam?
Is he losing out to some of these other guys in the league that are tending to coach a little bit better? I mean, it's just part of the deal. When you coach at every level, any sport, what have you done for me lately? How quickly people forget. And, there'll be a little pressure on him next year to see where he takes his team.
Over under 1.5 games for Auburn in the SEC tournament. Single elimination.
I'm going to go under.
They not going to beat Alabama?
I'm going to go under. Alabama's hot right now.
That's true.
And the last time Auburn went to Missouri, it didn't work out. So it'll make me happy if they're able to win. But I just say under. It's under 1.5.
Over under 3.5 teams from the SEC in the World Series.
I'm going to say under. I'm going to say about 3 teams. That's a lot to ask.
That is a lot. There had been 4 half the field before, but I don't know if this year's team.
I don't think this is the year. So
Florida will be there.
Yep. Tennessee could be.
Georgia might be there. South Carolina's pretty good.
They are. I think maybe 3.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Yep.
What's the chances Auburn makes the trip to Oklahoma City? What chances you give the Tigers?
50-1 odds. I mean,
50% or no? What 50-1? What is that? Who knows?
If you're comparing it to the list that we just went off of, it's not unattainable.
Yeah,
but it's a little bit of distance.
Yeah,
you gotta have some things work out for you.
Yeah. Well, quickly, Alabama percentage,
100 or 200 to 1. I mean, just because
I agree.
Look at their record. 32-17.
Up against the break here, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Sports Blitz Live right after this.
The door's open, the beer's cold, and the biscuits are hot at Foshee Sportz on Dable Road in Alexander City. Fishing season is in year-round and live bait is available. Non-ethanol gas is available along with propane and pellet ice. So come on by and see what we're all about, where the kitchen is open Monday through Friday early at Foshee Sportz on Dable Road in Alexander City. And tell them old Katie sent you right here from the front porch, WAXC TV.
Did your team just win the big game? Are you looking for a unique way to honor a valuable employee? Lila's Engraving has you covered, offering a large selection of custom trophies and plaques. Lila's also offers cast aluminum car tags, custom engraved wine glasses, clocks, and wood cutting boards. They even offer custom framing for any art or picture as well. Lila's combines the best quality items with the fastest service around. With over 27 years of experience in the Alexander City and Lake Martin areas, Lila's Engraving is your only choice for custom awards and engraved gifts. Always remember, winners choose Lila's.
Heritage South Credit Union wants to help you with planning your summer vacation with the Platinum Rewards Credit Card from Heritage South Credit Union. A Platinum Rewards Credit Card offers an introductory APR of 1.99% through May 2018. Get ready to take the vacation of your dreams with the Platinum Rewards Credit Card. Visit your local Heritage South Credit Union branch today in Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and the new location now open in Alexander City. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
LMG Advertising Agency offers a comprehensive marketing solution tailored to each of our clients' needs. We are a full-service marketing firm offering website design and development, video production, social media marketing, search engine optimization, and overall branding that includes logo design, brochures, mailouts, and more. Our experienced team of marketing professionals would love to come up with a marketing strategy that will deliver results for you and your business. Learn more at lmgadagency.com or call today to start at 256-825-0197.
Whether it's a walk-off home run, a game-winning touchdown, or a buzzer beater, make sure Jay's Sports Grill is in your lineup. Located in downtown Sylacauga and a short drive from Highway 280, Jay's has the food you're looking for. Whether it's wings, fingers, burgers, or salads, they have it all. Come bring your family for a great meal, come hang out with your friends for the big game, or call them at 256-207-0700 to place your order. Make sure Jay's Sports Grill is in your lineup.
Lex Wedgeworth has been the most trusted pest control company for a generation, and now we're proud to announce our new name, EnviroCare. You can expect the same high standards for all your pest control needs, and EnviroCare's exclusive Centricon termite colony elimination system that provides the industry standard to protect your home or business. The EnviroCare Centricon termite protection protects your home year-round. Call the professionals of EnviroCare throughout Central East Alabama. Call for a free estimate. Nobody cares like EnviroCare, the next generation of full pest control for your home or business.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Brad. Major League Baseball.
You can be out of it in a month.
Well, yeah, we were talking about it.
There's no way they come back.
Red Sox and the Yankees. Well, let's just like True or false? The New York Yankees are the best team in baseball.
Yeah, money wise.
Them and the Red Sox. I mean,
it's
splitting hairs between those three and the Astros. Those two and the Astros.
I'm going to say this. Well, the Astros are 22-15 right now.
Not bad.
But when you look at it, 25-9, 24-10, it is. So the Yankees, what they went out and got, I mean, Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge right back to back. I mean, come on, dude.
That's tough.
I mean, you went out and got the two leading home run hitters and put them in the same lineup, plus all the other.
Gregorius is playing well.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a money bought 24-10 right there. I mean, I think if they were struggling, everybody'd be going, well, you know, disappointing. But I think they're right on pace where they need to be with that kind of lineup.
Poor Orioles are 17 games out of first place.
Win a game.
And I mean, it's May. And there's 17 games back.
They ain't even got double-digit wins.
Golly.
8-26.
Yeah, and look at their run differential. Minus 72. They're not only losing, Brett, they're getting hammered.
Getting killed. And then, let me slide down to the AL Central. I went and watched this lowly team, but they somehow swept the Astros that weekend I was in Chicago. How, I don't know. But Chicago is at cool 9-23 right now, too.
Yeah.
That team is terrible.
The Reds, the White Sox, and the Orioles are the worst teams in baseball.
And the Reds took
two. Well, they split.
They did a four-game series.
It was 2-2.
The Padres are terrible. The Marlins are terrible. The Rangers, they're not. I mean, yeah, they're terrible.
They're pretty bad.
They're pretty bad.
The Dodgers are 4 games under.
They're
not good.
Yeah, and they're 8 out. The Diamondbacks, pretty good record. Rockies not playing bad. These teams that are 8 games out, 9 games right now, better watch heading into the month of June, because now all of a sudden you're creeping toward the All-Star break, and now you're about 15 games out. So can you make up some ground, or do you fall on further back? And that goes back to when you get there, you better take advantage of it. And everybody's like, oh, the Dodgers will be back in a rematch against the Astros. Well, right now, it don't look like that's the case at all. And looks like the Astros are going to have their hands full even within their own division. I mean, think about this.
Angels finally playing well after how many years? Good grief.
But the AL Central's putrid.
Yeah, it's not good.
500 gets you first place right now, the Indians.
4 teams with losing records.
They're terrible.
That's not good.
That's by far the worst division in baseball. So.
True or false? Albert Pujols is a top 10 player in baseball history.
Ooh, man.
3,000 hits, 600 home runs. Only 4 players in the history of baseball have done that. Albert Pujols, Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, Willie Mays.
Well, now that you put it that way, I'd have to probably say he'd be up there. I mean, if you put him in that company.
It's hard to say.
Top 10 all time, though? Woo, that's a lot of
people.
Man, I tell you, that's tough. That's a trick question.
I mean, that guy,
his numbers are phenomenal.
He's kind of tailed off the last several years, really since he's been out there in L.A., but for the time that he was in St. Louis, I mean, he just was.
He was
unbelievable.
I mean, he's a great player. I mean, top 10, man. Again, you start listing all time, you start running into the Lou Gehrigs and the Mickey Mantles and Ted Williams and all. I mean, that's hard to say that he's in the top 10 of all time. But then you look at his numbers, and there's only 4 that's ever done what he's done.
And it never been associated with PEDs. I mean, he did it the right way.
And he's a big guy. Lord, I'd hate to see if he was on PED.
I know it. Good grief.
But picking his teeth with a bat like a toothpick. But I'm gonna say false, just because that's a big, bold statement. All time. It doesn't take anything away.
Top 25, for sure.
No question.
But top 10, you're not ready to put him in the top 10.
I mean, do you realize how many good
His numbers are better than Mantle's.
Would you take him over Mickey Mantle?
Well, if Mickey wouldn't drunk, if he wasn't
drunk,
if he'd lay off the alcohol, I'd take Mickey.
Where does Frank Thomas sit in the all-time baseball players? I mean, just throwing a guy out that played for either Auburn or
He's
Alabama.
top 50.
Look, depending on what category and how you're ranking them, I would say Albert Pujols could probably make an argument to be in the top 10 based on what you're looking at.
Yeah.
So.
No, I take it. I'm sorry, it was not Babe Ruth. Alex Rodriguez. Mays and Aaron.
Was Alex Rodriguez one of the top 10 of all time?
Well, not because of the juice. I mean, all you got to do is lay off the juice, and he's probably top 15, top 20 now because of the juice. All of his numbers come into question. It's sad.
It is sad because it's tainted. It's tainted.
And he didn't. And it didn't. He didn't have to do it. That's what's so bad about it. But anyway,
he didn't have to do it.
Braves up 1-0, 2 outs in the top of the eighth. No, he didn't.
He didn't have to do it.
He was going to the Hall of Fame anyway.
Is he a top 10 player? No.
Well, I mean, yeah.
No.
Not in my book.
No, he can't even get in the Hall of Fame.
I mean,
not going to.
His home run numbers are just so inflated.
Nobody even takes him into account. Hank Aaron's still the home run king according to everybody else. I mean, does anybody even count Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, or him, Barry Bonds? They're like, get out of here. I mean, it's not even, you don't even hear them talk about them anymore.
Yeah. Well, Sosa especially.
Sosa's dyed his skin. He doesn't even look like the same guy.
He is an odd duck. I don't know what his deal is, but yeah. 2.5 fights during the current Red Sox-Yankees series. Over, under?
Under. They won't fight.
They fought 3 times last week.
I know. It'll be under.
Okay. 90 wins for the Atlanta Braves. Over, under.
Ooh, man, where are they at? 19 right now?
19 and 14. On pace to win about 89.
I'm going to say under.
It's probably wise. We're up against a break here.
Did you really expect me to say over?
But don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Just a couple more segments in tonight's program. Be sure to join us right after this.
Is our number one concern. Advanced Heat and Air.
Advanced Heating and Air makes your comfort their priority for any season. Advanced Heating and Air is the region's Train dealer and an Alabama Power Superior Solutions dealer that can save you money and energy with a new electric heat pump. Advanced Heating and Air maintains the region's best service team, so rely on us to make your comfort our number one concern. Call 234-5052, and we're there for you.
Do you want the best? Go with Crest. Crest pontoon boats at Harbor Point Marina. Luxury, style, and performance without compromise. That's Crest Pontoons. Right now, Harbor Point Marina has the new 2018 Crest pontoons on the showroom floor. Make sure to save big on our limited remaining 2017 models while they last. And don't forget about our in-water boat show, April 27th to 29th. For the best in Crest pontoons and all your boating needs, get to the point. Harbor Point in Stillwater's Lake Martin or online at harborpoint.net.
Gotta get to Gills Auto Sales. We can finance, you got to get to Gills. Selection and price, got to get to Gills. Gotta get to Gills. Cars that fit your budget. Service that no one around can beat. Stop by today and test drive the vehicle of your dreams. Gotta get to Gills Auto Sales. We can finance you. Gotta get to Gills. Selection and price. Gotta get to Gills. Gotta get to Gills.
East Central Alabama asked for it, and Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoors has answered with the region's full-service Mahindra Tractor and UTV dealer on Highway 280 in Alex City next to Tallapoosa Ford. Full lines of Mahindra Tractor, E-Max, Max 1500 Series to 5500 Series. We have the world's #1 tractor line. Get the job done as well with full lines of the world's toughest UTVs and accessories. Visit the all-new Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor in Alex City. True grit never taps out with Mahindra Tractors, UTVs, and accessories.
What do you see when you think about your future?
Do you see determination that keeps you going, that helps you make a difference in your world?
Do you see challenges that make you stronger?
Southern Union State Community College realizes that your opportunities for greatness are unlimited. Your journey has just begun.
Can I help you?
Do you have a replacement for this oxygen sensor?
Oh, yeah. Watch this. Hey, Rick, what do you think?
Zirconium dioxide, 5-wire. Yeah, we got that. That's part number 24302.
That's like a superpower. Like a strange and specific superpower.
I heard that.
Let me get that for you.
Thank you, Rick.
You're welcome.
Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
See Thomas Auto Parts on Green Street in Ellick City, East South Street in Dadeville, or Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
This segment of Sports Blitz is brought to you by Russell Do-It Center, offering a complete assortment of lumber, building materials, electrical, and plumbing supplies. Russell Do-It Center stores deliver first-class service, top-rate products, and competitive do-it-best pricing.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Brett here with you for just a couple of more segments in tonight's show. Time for a little segment we like to call Would You Rather.
How about that?
Would you rather, Brett, would you rather have all your choices made by other people?
No.
Or just by a random method, flipping a coin or a magic 8-ball?
The flipping of the coin or magic 8-ball. I don't want somebody else making all my. No.
You just let her
let
rather leave it up to chance.
Yeah, I would there.
Now, even if somebody that you trust, you wouldn't let me make all your decisions?
Probably not. Let's just go with chance. I'm going to be a risk taker.
Flip the coin. Have you ever actually left a decision up to flipping a coin? An important decision?
No.
Okay.
I have not.
Okay.
I have never made a decision based off flipping, whether it's George Washington.
If about flip it, how about just a meaningless decision ever?
Yeah.
I did that one time, but I'm not going to say it on air. Not a good idea either way.
According to this, you're always on air.
This is
down
true.
At the bottom, so
yeah,
we'll
that's
get to
true.
that one.
Would you rather go back in time and visit your ancestors? We're talking about like 1800s.
Yeah, like people.
Or go into the future and visit your great-grandchildren.
Well, that's a tricky one.
Great-great-grandchildren, let's say. You wouldn't see them unless you went there. You wouldn't see them like in a normal way. We're talking like maybe 2050.
Man, that's tough.
That is an interesting question.
That is tough, man. You're so connected with your kids and then their kids. Hopefully down the line that you would say, man, let's kind of like going back to the future. And
we see all these old pictures like of your great-great-grandparents.
I'm going to go backwards and say I'd like to see my ancestors and see up back in those days and see where they came from. I think
that would be pretty cool.
I think that would be cool.
I've always wanted to say, the Old West, really what it would be like.
Why does Back to the Future trilogy pop in my mind on this one?
Because
I'm going up there to see Marty McFly's son, and he's a slacker, and then you go back to the Wild West, and you see your ancestors. I mean, that's that's like a Back to the Future question.
That's exactly what it is. So you're going back in time.
That's right. I'm going to go back in time.
Going back in time.
Huey Lewis.
Would you rather be able to fly or read minds?
I contemplated this one during the break. And I think I'm going to go
Brett the X-Man.
I'm going to go read minds.
His power would be Professor X. Read minds.
I like to read minds.
Okay.
Because I like to prove that everybody's blind. Because they're like, oh yeah, baby, you read your mind, you shut up. Not exactly what you're thinking at all.
You really want to know what people are thinking.
I think it's funny. I think it'd be fun.
It would be fun. You might find out more than you want to know.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly.
I don't know. I'm not giving up flying. That's just too cool to me.
I can get in a plane if I want to fly.
Yeah, but then, come on now.
Yeah, but then I can fly on an airplane. You can't, there's nothing on earth.
Well, you pay enough attention really close, you can read a lot of people's minds.
You're probably right.
Brett Pritchard, would you rather get a dream vacation for 2 weeks or spend 5 days with anyone in the world but stay here in Elk City?
I'm going to spend 5 days with anyone in the world and stay in the hometown.
Question number 2, follow-up.
Who is it?
What is your dream vacation, and who is the person you're spending time with?
Well, I didn't have enough time to really think about that. My dream vacation, man, I don't know, man. There's a lot of places I'd like to visit.
Mountains or beach? Both.
Man, I tell you, yeah, both. I mean, I probably somewhere on an island somewhere would be my guess.
Fishing involved?
Oh, of course. You better believe it. You know, if I went into the mountains, there'd be fishing involved up there too.
This is true.
So, who I would spend, I don't know, man. Whew, that's a
anyone in the world.
Golly, for 5 days.
You and Trump.
How did you read my mind?
Who
would you spend 5 days with?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Kathy Ireland?
Oof. She put out, 20 years ago, yeah. But would you rather be famous or be the best friend of someone famous?
That's a good question. Probably best friend of someone famous.
I got no desire to be for fame.
That's right.
I mean, it's just hassle, right?
I mean, the paparazzi that waits on you out here outside every time we leave.
If you're the best friend, though, you're like getting
the perks.
You're getting the perks without the hassle.
That's exactly right.
I agree. Would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long?
Ooh, man, probably win the lottery, because when you live twice as long,
could be good, could be bad. Let's say you got good health. Let's say
good health to 150.
But I mean, let's say you don't look like Moses or something. I mean, you're actually looking good. You're good health.
You're not looking good at 150.
Not 150.
I'm gonna go win the lottery.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
Winning
advantage
the
of my
lottery.
life. You know, here now in the present.
Lottery could be 10 grand. You know.
Well, I mean, the lottery that we think about winning, 80 million.
I got you. Would you rather be the richest person on the planet
or Jesus
or immortal? Like Duncan MacLeod.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably going, I don't know, man. How people don't think I'm superficial. I'm probably going to go rich. Richest person.
No, that's fine. I don't know. I've always, that is such a cool premise to me, Highlander, though, the immortal.
Yeah.
Like, because you'd be able to see, like you say, you'd be able to see all these things go, history. I mean, that'd be cool. That's hard to.
It's the only one I've ever known.
At some point, though, I think you probably want to give up the ghost. And not being able to would kind of really suck.
That's right. I think you're right. I'm going to go with rich.
Now, this one, I don't know. There's something about this one I love. Would you rather be half your height or double your weight?
I'm going to go half my height. I'll be a daggum cow walking around. I mean, I'm sorry.
It depends on who you are and where you are on this scale as to how you're going.
I mean, exactly.
But I mean, you're basically you're a little person if you're half your height, right? I mean, Brett
I might be a little person.
You're what, 5'11"?
Yeah, 5'11".
So you're
2.
Brett.
That's impossible. That's stupid.
That would be.
That's just dumb.
You're a small little person.
I mean, either that or weigh freaking 400 and something pounds. I mean, which one do you want to weigh? Huh?
I would be about 3 bills at least.
That's probably what you take.
No,
you gonna be little?
To be quite honest with you, I don't stand up a lot anymore, so
it ain't
gonna matter a lot.
Can we just skip this one? Period. That's terrible.
I like you half your height. Little Brett.
Yeah, little Brett.
Well, up against the break here. We'll come back. Wow. We'll close out the show in one final segment. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after this.
clearing out all the 2017 models at Lynch Nissan of Auburn. Payments as low as $199 per month and 2 years of free maintenance with every Nissan purchase now through September 30th. But only at Lynch Nissan. Shop now at lynchnissan.com. Got your eye on a new Nissan? Get to Lynch Nissan of Auburn right now for your best deal. Save up to $8,500 off MSRP. Plus, get 2 years free maintenance on every new Nissan now through September 30th. Exclusively at lynchnissan.com.
If you're seeing the American cockroach, throw up the red flag. Ladybugs, throw up the red flag. Ants and swarming termites, throw up the red flag. And kudzu bugs, throw up the red flag. That's Red Flag Pest Control. So the caution is on. Call Red Flag Pest Control today.
I'm Scott Davis with Red Flag Pest Control, celebrating our 10th anniversary. Call me today, 256-825-0430.
Hey, you mind if I borrowed this for a sec? I just gotta look something up.
Sure.
Conjunctivitis. That's what I got. You know, pink eye, I just couldn't think of the real name for it. Thanks, man.
When you want quick quality care, come to Russell Medical Urgent Care. We're open 7 days a week and conveniently located behind the Cancer Center on the hospital campus. Russell Medical Urgent Care. When it's not an emergency, but it's urgent.
Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is the Lake Martin area's complete automotive solution. At Walls, you'll find a dedicated staff offering top quality service from routine maintenance to a full engine overhaul and everything in between. Brian Walls and the folks at Walls Tire are local folks that you know, and they provide the best service, always at a fair price. Find out what the rest of the Lake Martin area already knows. Walls Tire is the Lake Martin area's complete automotive solution. Just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Skag, the toughest name in lawnmowers. Unmatched quality and performance for over 3 decades. The clear choice, the best mower money can buy for work or at home. Top lawn care professionals and discerning homeowners know that Skag means productivity and reliability. Every Skag mower is proudly built right here in the USA. Don't settle for anything less than simply the best. Skag.
Satterfield Outdoor Living on Highway 280 in Alex City.
Finding a job might be tough, but starting your new career has never been easier. Wellborn Cabinet in Ashland has a wide array of career opportunities with benefits. General labor production, skilled cabinet builders, product assembly line, shipping, over-the-road truck drivers, clerical, marketing, security, daycare, office clerks, and so much more. Apply in person, 38669 Highway 77 South in Ashland, or online at wellborn.com. Building cabinets, building careers, and building our community.
This segment of Sports Blitz is brought to you by Hyundai of Auburn. You owe it to yourself. Call Hyundai of Auburn today at 334-321-0777 and visit them online at HyundaiofAuburn.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of Sports Blitz Live.
It's been an interesting one.
It has been a good show. We appreciate all of you out there joining us this evening. Finishing up on Would You Rather. We just got 2 or 3 left here, and then we'll close out the show. Would you rather have a working rewind button for life or a working pause button for life?
A rewind button.
Yeah.
I don't care about pausing something.
No?
No, I don't.
You just don't want to put it on hold for a minute?
Well, if I rewind, I can go back to it.
Yeah, that's true. But you're always either going backward or forward. You never just want to stay here for a second.
Well, if I just keep rewinding it, I mean, I can just...
You could wear out that button now, but...
Yeah.
I like the rewind.
I'm going to go
button.
rewind. Let's go rewind.
But here's a kicker. You could throw something into this and say, would you rather have that rewind button even if you couldn't change anything? All you could do is relive it.
Probably not.
There'd be some things I'd like to relive, but some things not.
That's right. I think you move on for a reason.
Yeah.
So
then you'd rather have the pause button.
Then you'd rather pause.
Would you rather, this one is so realistic, this one could happen. Would you rather be a wizard or a ninja?
I'm going with a ninja.
You don't hear a lot about ninjas anymore.
I remember.
That's kind of an
I
80s
remember
thing.
for some reason at Stephen's school, there was a rumor there was a ninja in town, and that somebody saw him climbing on the roof and stuff.
What?
You know how when you're in elementary school that talk goes around, and
there was a
real ninja in town, and he
was just hanging out.
And he was
getting his clothes, getting his ninja suit
People
at
were just
Russell.
seeing him here and there, you know. I mean,
how far did that rumor get
I
spread?
don't know. It went ways because everybody was really looking for him.
Wow.
I mean, when you're in 3rd and 4th grade,
yeah,
it don't take much to get stuff going.
That's true.
So
there was a ninja in Alex City.
He was hiding. Yeah, he was climbing. I think somebody saw him on the flagpole one time, and all kind of just weird stuff.
That is great. So you'd rather be a wizard, though?
No, I'd rather be a ninja.
You'd rather be a ninja.
I'd rather be a
okay.
ninja. Wouldn't you?
I'll be Doctor Strange. I'd be a wizard.
Okay. You changed my mind on this last one after I was able to think about it.
Okay. Would you rather have $1 million? This is for Justin Clayton, really. Would you rather have $1 million or a real working lightsaber?
I'm going with the real working lightsaber now because I can turn around and sell it for a lot more than $1 million. Because, I was looking at it on the surface again.
Yeah.
Me, my superficial person.
Yeah.
$1 million, but I mean, the lightsaber's worth a lot more than that.
I'm priceless, I would say.
If there's only one. Now, if there's a bunch of them, then now I'm going to go back to my $1 million. But if
that thing would be so cool. It's an elegant weapon for a more civilized age. That would be so cool to have.
It would be really cool, but I'm gonna go
because you'd have to be careful because that can cut your hands off,
everything,
or your head off pretty quickly.
Some people have tried to make one. They've tried to come up with a way that you can't do it because light goes on.
Yeah, there's no way to stop it.
You can't stop it.
Yeah, it makes. Would I become a Jedi too?
By the way, have you seen Solo?
The movie?
Yeah.
Didn't come out to the 25th.
Is that when it comes out?
I think so.
All right, I thought it came out this past week.
I think it's May 25th.
I got you. Okay, my fault.
I've seen Avengers.
Well, I know you've seen Avengers, but I thought for some reason that Solo came out this past weekend.
I think that's right, but
you would know.
Well, I probably would.
I would too. Obviously, I don't though.
Yeah, well.
So the 25th.
I could be mistaken.
I knew it was this month. I thought it was this past weekend though.
And on that note, we're going to wrap it up on this edition of Sports Blitz Live. Thank you so much for all of you out there joining us this evening. We're back on the air next Tuesday. Join us then, 7 o'clock. For Brett Pritchard, I'm Andy Graham. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.